Guys, You Betcha Radio now has its own Patreon. Go to patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio. We have all sorts of different tiers. We're going to have an extra episode every single week, plus other exclusive content. You tier up, you tier up, you tier up, all the way to the top tier of Tyler's Ice Cream Cake tier.
Oh, yeah.
If you go into that tier, every single month you'll go into a drawing for a free ice cream cake that we will send to you from Tyler.
Dry ice.
Plus, we have all sorts of other perks. We got a private Discord. You can suggest topics, all that stuff.
Yep.
And we'll talk
Depending
about
on the tier. It'll make sense on there. So go to patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio and basically get double the action. So go check it out. Enjoy the episode. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that's cold. Wow. Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, coldest podcast in all the Midwest, presented by DraftKings. Guys, second episode in a row. Second episode in a row.
New location.
Ice fishing.
Are we a road team now?
Are we addicted to the game of ice fishing? Are we scratching itches left and right?
No, I think you're addicted to buying square objects.
All right. Elephant in the room.
Yeah, big time.
Especially if you're watching the video podcast. I think we got to maybe take the vibes down a little bit for a sec.
Take the lights down, please.
And really just remember, R.I.P. guys. R.I.P. to the You Betcha Ice Mahal.
Old Blue.
Big Blue.
Big old blue is no longer operational.
No.
It's condemned.
It has been condemned.
There's yellow caution tape around the whole thing.
There's yellow caution tape around the whole thing.
There's private investigators.
Wait, what?
No, I'm kidding.
Yes, we found a dead body in the ceiling.
We were right the entire time.
No. All I know is I hope all ice houses go to heaven.
Yes.
That's what I really hope.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it was bad in that thing. It was when we bought it, it was sitting outside. When we brought it to the bunker, it was sitting outside. When we brought it on the ice and did this podcast, it was outside. So everything in the whole thing was frozen,
Which is good.
which was good
That's
for
where
that.
we needed it.
That's what we needed. We did get a glimmer of the leaky ceiling, the big droop.
Ooh.
The droop of 2022.
2022.
Too, yeah.
Yeah, that droop's going down with all of the best droops. And we got it inside we were going to start fixing it up, talking about drawbridges, turf, all that stuff.
Yep.
Roku.
Started melting, right? Turns out that we had a couple droops, not just one. Leaking in the middle, leaking in the front, leaking in the back. Start ripping off some of the paneling on the ceiling. Mold, mildew, rotted wood everywhere.
It was black.
It was literally black.
It looked like Flex. I thought it was Flex Seal right away. Like he was trying to seal it up. That's how black it
Seal
was.
the inside. This was Phil Swift here. I sawed my ice house in half. And it was, I wish, because Ryan had to go home early, of course.
After 5 hours, I just had to get home.
Literally, Ryan just bailed on us early yet again.
Yeah.
Me and Tyler, we were just standing there looking at it, and we were just looked at each other, and it was like, you know how when you have something built up in your head, and then you realize that it's just not possible, like your team is in the AFC or NFC championship, and all you got to do is kick a field goal to win.
Yep.
And they miss. That's what it felt like when
Back to square one.
When me and Tyler realized that this isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
There's going to be no ice mahal.
We looked at it for 5 hours straight. We literally sat there and looked at it.
Well, no, we schemed first what we were going to do to it. Then we started getting in there, ripping stuff, and it was me and Tyler locked eyes, and we just went, "This is over. This is it."
Yeah.
So I don't want us to remember the Ice Mahal like it was at the end, all molded and mildewed and rotted out. I want to remember it of the good times.
The big old bass that we
I
caught.
want to remember the delicious bass that Ryan caught. I want to remember the northern that we caught. And that's it. That's what I want to remember.
That's all she wrote.
We're not mourning the deaf. We're celebrating the life
Yeah.
of it.
And
It's
after,
like you talk about Tupac and Biggie dying. You realize that they're only like 24 years old or something. And it's like how much they did in such a short period of time. I think that the Ice Mahal was the Tupac and Biggie of ice houses.
yeah, I would agree.
They weren't here for a long time, but they were here. It was here for a good time.
We had a great time.
Yeah. So that was $1,000 not well spent.
Well, and now the question is, what do we do with it?
And I'm pretty sure we got a message from a guy who said that he was the original owner of that thing and redid it. And
Yeah.
said he got the camper for free. So I got absolutely,
So you got screwed.
I got absolutely bamboozled. I couldn't feel like a bigger idiot right now.
Well, you also can't feel good about passing that on to somebody else either.
So to kind of wrap up the saga of us giving up on the Ice Mahal because we were literally afraid for our lungs, we let it completely thaw out. We had to put buckets and shit in there so we didn't fill the whole thing up with water. We even shoveled off the roof, and it still was leaking. And I walked in there the next day. You could literally like grab the air and like pull it and tie it in
ball
a
it up.
knot.
Yeah.
You could roll up the air like a carpet.
Very humid.
It was so humid and thick and full of, I don't know.
mold and mildew.
That's
It was a biohazard.
You know what we need to
literally
do?
the Ice Mahal might be the origin place for the next variant of COVID-19.
For
I may have just started it by walking in there. It was so, and like I couldn't breathe. I was only in there for like 90 seconds and I had to get out of there.
90 seconds too long.
I'm a survivor
Hey, you know
of
what?
Old Blue.
For everything that Old Blue provided us and the good times that we had, we should maybe bottle up some air inside of there and sell it
Yeah.
That might be
online.
illegal.
That,
You think so?
I mean, are you trying to
Well, we'll put it in
murder
the pod. We do need to take something out of there to put in the pod studio.
people?
What can we
That
take?
actually is not a bad idea.
Take a piece of
Jared, can we
paneling
get
or-
a jar and seal it up and just have it sitting on the shelf?
Yeah,
Old blue. Oh, what we'll call
Old
it.
Blue air.
Old blue.
almost like a like an urn. We need an urn.
But it'll just be the moldy air.
Do not open.
Yeah,
It's got a yuck sticker on the front of it.
yeah.
That's a good idea, actually.
we need something to
we
commemorate.
need something too. No, but the rattle reels from inside there work.
We took those.
And we moved it over to this ice house.
So not a
And-
total loss.
And so really we got 4 rattle reels out of the deal. I've got them for $250 a piece. So pretty good deal on my part. Spend $1,000, get 4 rattle reels out of the deal.
And a heater. We could take the heater out. We could salvage.
If
a little
anyone's
bit.
looking for a heater that's got mild water damage, hit us up.
It still works. Promise.
No, so now we are on to our second
go
ice.
on.
We're on to our second ice house in like 3 weeks.
You're not that obsessed with ice houses, okay?
I couldn't be more addicted to buying stuff that you pull behind a truck, rectangular, that has holes in the bottom of it.
I can't tell you how many ice houses we drove by and you're like, God, that's a nice.
I gotta get that one too. I'm gonna have a whole fleet. Of ice houses, one for each one of you guys.
Thank you.
Jake's
Sweet, thank you.
will be like the 4x6 square.
No, Jake's is Old Blue. That's Jake's new ice house.
And it'll be the outhouse, and it'll just say Jake's ice fishing house.
I don't mind that.
Yeah. No. So we bought. Honestly,
Go on.
I could not be. I stole this, not literally. I didn't
Air quotes
actually
steal.
steal it. Yeah, we
Air
saw
quotes
it on the
steal.
side of the road. We saw it. There was no lock on it, so we just got up and drove away. No, it was surfing Facebook Marketplace.
As you
Out.
do.
Down in the dumps, really.
Hey, at what time?
Yeah, like
This was 6 hours after Big Blue was
10:30
officially
p.m.
deceased.
this Sunday.
Barely got
It is-
through the morning
It is
process.
Tuesday today.
and we're leaving Monday.
Talk about a guy who just moves on. Honestly,
Hey, commitment issues
I'm
non-existent.
gonna have a breakdown in about 2 weeks over Big Blue, just because I didn't have time to
The later
grieve.
spots.
I didn't have time to grieve. And I also, at that point, will have fully developed cancer from just being inside of that thing.
You're
so,
still in denial.
yes. I think denial is just a river in Africa right now.
Nice.
Little geography joke for you there. No, I was surfing 10:30 p.m. Sunday, surfing Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. God, we got to find something.
Yeah.
And I saw the steal of all lifetimes. This thing was priced already appropriately in my mind. And then I lowballed him. Big lowball guy. Lowballed to all hell. He just accepted it right away. I could have lowballed him more. But here's the thing. When you're negotiating, all you have to do is throw cash at the end of your offer, and it immediately you can get a couple grand off.
Yeah.
Without for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, 10 grand cash tomorrow. in hand.
So
Or if I just would have went like, if I went like 11 grand, he probably been like, no,
yeah.
not doing that.
Yeah, Miles got in Monday morning. He had the little church donation tray that he's passing around to each office. And cash only donations.
It's
We
got
gotta get
the-
this ice house.
It's like the wicker basket with the handle
Yeah.
on it. And I just walked down where the bullpen is, and I just didn't say anything. I just like put it in front of you guys, and then kept moving by.
Yeah.
Yep. And we got it. We got the
We
cash.
secured the bag. We secured it. We honestly, I wanted to get out of there before that guy was like, wait, you should probably owe me more money for this thing. This is a 2006
Good year.
Ice Castle,
18-footer.
18-footer. Came with all the beds. It came with this TV. Jared, you may have to get a photo of me standing there watching TV for hours.
Yeah.
DVD player.
DVD player. We won't say what DVDs came with it, but let's
'Cause
just
there
say
were
this
some.
guy must have liked the ice fish alone.
Woo!
Hey, came with a carbon monoxide detector. That was a nice little add-in.
That went on off a couple times.
How funny was it when we there was a lock, like a pin for the hitch?
Yep.
There's like a lock one there. And the one guy's like brother was there. And he's like, you got to take that key off. That's for the lock. And the guy looks at him. He's like, can't we just give him the lock? Like the one brother wanted to just like keep everything that was in here.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, dude, just let it go.
Well, no, and when we were in here looking around, obviously we're inspecting it. It's a big purchase, okay? And the brother-in-law was reminiscing all of the good times
He must
out
have-
loud
he must
while
have-
we were in here.
Yeah, he must have said 14 times in a matter of 30 minutes. A lot of fish caught in there.
Easy.
A lot of trophies. And you want to know what? I would like to go find that guy, maybe grab him by the lapel. And we didn't catch a fucking thing today.
We haven't had a
We have
MFing
not
bite.
reeled up a single fish yet today.
And that just shows you Big Blue, great time. Bass to open up the podcast.
All I'm gonna
New
say,
Blue.
yeah, because it is navy blue on the outside,
Yeah.
so we didn't
This
trade
is-
colors.
This is
New
New
Blue.
Blue.
I like that.
This is like if we had Big Blue on steroids.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
Also, Tyler not here. Fired, gone, done.
Yeah. Right,
No,
right before the big weekend.
no, he got COVID. What an idiot.
He's
Classic Tyler to get COVID. None of us, the rest of us did. Actually, that's not true. But yeah, thoughts and prayers, T's and P's out for Tyler.
It's not like he would have set foot in this ice house anyway.
Like I told Jared when he got COVID, dude, you could have just asked for vacation. You have to fake getting it.
I thought about it.
It's a
Negative
staycation.
test came back. I'm like, God, do I
Yeah.
really want to go and catch no fish on this lake?
So here's the thing. I would say that Ryan, especially in this group here today, is expert fisherman compared
In this
to the
group,
rest of
yeah.
us in this group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Not
Jake.
well. Okay. So Jake,
Go on.
Jake is here with us. that brings up some wounds. Jake claims.
Here we go.
Jake claimed that in the last
2 years,
18 months, he went ice fishing 40 times. Therefore,
no, it's 83.
he's got no problem. He's completely at ease out here fishing. I haven't seen him put a single line down.
No. Here's when I know Jake was lying. He's going online
He
to get
just
his license.
was breathing.
He's going online to get his license day before. He goes, which one is it?
Yeah.
Is it the individual angling resident? That's correct, Jake. You can read. Congratulations.
You should have never said 40 times.
You should have said 4.
4 would have
Way
been
more believable.
We wouldn't. We would have moved on immediately. But as soon as you add a 0 to that, what do you have to say for yourself, Jake?
Miles, this is beyond exaggeration right now.
What?
Yeah.
I think you're the exaggerator.
No, you were not exaggerating, Jake.
No, I said I've been maybe 20, 30 times my whole life.
That was fucking lying.
In your life, dude.
You didn't even. You said 40.
You said 40.
Yeah,
You
and then,
said
well, here's the
40.
thing is
I
that
think you said 80.
You definitely said 40.
okay.
Wow.
40 plus.
I think I said 14. 7 to 14 times.
Last week.
Yeah. Well, this is how things go around here. I say one thing, then I just double down and exaggerate the next time, and then everybody else picks up on it and keeps
No.
it going.
Verbatim. Is that the right
Verbatim.
word?
Yep.
Verbatim.
Verbatim.
I have, even if it was in your lifetime, I don't remember the time span you gave, but you said I've been ice fishing 40 times, and you literally got to the S on times, and I said that's fucking bullshit.
Also, here's the thing: there's a big difference between saying I've been ice fishing 40 times and saying, yeah, I've probably been ice fishing like about 40 times. That's a big difference.
Why don't you just say, yeah, I've been ice fishing a bunch. That's way better than specifically.
No, it started. He said, Ryan, I think I've been ice fishing more times.
yeah.
No, that is so not true.
No, that's
I
true,
said
Jake.
there.
That was that.
I did
Jake,
not
I set
say
this
more
whole ice
times
up
than
by myself.
I said I've been fishing almost as many times as
Oh,
Ryan.
now he's back. We're gonna start fucking calling you Michael Jackson when you're trying to moonwalk out of this one.
Jake, yeah, you can't
Christ.
walk out of this one.
You're not. You're stuck in the mud. Your quicksand is taking under real fast. And what do you do when you're in quicksand?
I double down.
You don't panic and move. You
Right.
just gotta stay.
Thin ice.
Yeah, that's true.
Could have been an intimidation factor too. The fact that I was here and getting everything set up.
true.
Dick measuring contest, I believe that's what we call it.
Could have been.
No, this is you're the commander of this ice house today, Ryan, and I appreciate all you're doing.
Thank
bet.
you, Ryan.
But I wish you would have picked a better spot, and or were better at getting us fish.
So here's the
You
thing.
wouldn't
And
be
this
necessarily the best guide, but not the worst. You wouldn't be Jake.
So okay, here's the biggest downside with ice fishing with a group. If there's 4 guys or 3, it doesn't matter.
You can just say Miles.
Everyone always looks at one guy, and they say, "Hey, where do you think we should drop down at?" And the reason that they do that is because when you get to a spot and you don't catch any fish, it's all their fault.
Mm-hmm.
You said that in the last podcast.
Did I actually?
Yeah, oh yeah, big time.
Well, it happened again.
Yeah.
So we'll bring it.
We had bad advice.
It didn't come from me either.
Yeah, it wasn't from Ryan. I was just joking about that, Ryan. But there was a guy who apparently does this quite a bit. Said this is the spot.
Not more than Jake, though.
Yeah, not more than Jake.
Well, yeah, I fished this lake like 50 times.
No one's been ice fishing more than Jake has.
Jake's just been staring at the spot that he would have put us in it all day.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan, we would
I
have
honestly
so much
think
more.
I caught him walking around going, not where I would have put it. Not what I would have done.
Yeah. I'll never step foot out on this lake again.
No. So speaking of the lake,
Relax.
we're on Mille Lacs. And all I gotta say, Ryan, is Mille Lacs.
I
You're
just
a
need to
little worked
relax.
up right now.
Yeah.
You're a little worked up. You're a little bricked up. Just Mille Lacs, dude.
Well, when you put in all this work, you want it to pay off, right?
You know,
And
you got a buddy who's just panicking a little bit. Jake's in quicksand right now. Just Mille Lacs, dude.
You're right.
Sit back and relax.
Just
Yeah,
sit
not
back,
catching-
Mille Lacs, and enjoy the ice fishing.
yeah, not catching any
That's
fish.
my motto.
Relax, man. It's fine.
Just relax it. That didn't work.
Yeah. So what'd you guys do this last weekend? We were just relaxing.
We were just chilling out, malaxing.
Chilling out, maxing, malaxing, all cool.
Damn it! All right,
You're welcome.
all right. Thanks, Jake.
He's back.
He's back. Jake invented that line, by the way. No, Mille Lacs, very large lake.
Very large.
Very
You stare into space when you look north.
And to think how large of a lake this is, to think about how many fish are underneath us right now.
0.
No, hold on. Hold on.
Go on.
That Vexlar hasn't moved an ounce.
No.
It almost looks like you remember like when your computer back in the day, Jake, you probably searched things you shouldn't have. You got a computer virus. Then your computer would just freeze up. It looks like Ryan was trying to watch inappropriate websites on his Vexlar and it just froze up.
It's been frozen in the same spot.
It hasn't moved.
We haven't changed bait one time. Minnows are doing great right now, by the way. They're malaxing down there. They are on fire.
They're like, this ain't so bad. I'm kind of on a leash.
Yeah.
I won't get lost, But literally, think of how many fish are underneath the ice in this entire lake.
Yep.
And we haven't caught one of them.
We haven't even gotten a bite.
We haven't even gotten teased.
And we're not doing shit wrong. I'm telling you right now. We're not doing shit
Well,
wrong.
Ryan would know. So
Jake's been-
It's hard to change lures.
I don't know. We
When
might
there's
have to
nothing
switch over to expert Jake.
Yep. It's like a starting quarterback playing bad.
What's funny, if we keep doing that enough, Ryan will actually get pissed and just give up and just go sit in the truck.
Well, it's like
Just fucking do it then. Yeah.
Oh, you want me to?
No.
Jake, you're
yeah.
up,
Oh,
buddy.
oh, you got
You're
it,
up.
Jake? Yeah. Go ahead.
But then the blame's off me.
Yeah. There you go.
Then I'm malaxing in the truck. It don't matter.
It's hard to be QB1.
Yeah. Alex Moran, put me in, baby.
No, I think all the fish are swimming in the channel that we're in, and then they're just swimming around us and then meeting back up.
Yeah. The advice that we got was, I was questioning it, but again,
Maybe there's road construction going on right around us. They're taking detours around. We're like a business that's in road construction, just getting no one to come in. I tell you what.
But I will tell you, when the fishing is like this, being in a house like this is way better.
Yeah, honestly, we were a little bit nervous because this is a little bougie for us in here.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Big time.
Like, I don't know if we should pull the trigger on this, but it was the steal of the century. I felt like Danny Ocean pulling off the heist of a lifetime. I told Jared I feel like I should be headed to the Bellagio fountains,
Just staring at him.
stare at it, and then just really coolly walk away and say nothing to everyone else.
You park the ice house right.
That'd be a
by
good
it.
way to end
Yeah.
a movie, honestly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like that. some classical
Ryan's
music.
never seen Ocean's 11.
I've seen one of the oceans.
Look
There's
at
like, isn't there like 15 of them?
There's well, that's
Isn't there 13 of them?
Yeah, but they start at 11, then they go up from there.
That's
yeah.
like Star Wars.
But
you
then
know.
they skip back to an 8 as well.
Yeah, that
So,
doesn't make any sense.
We'll get the DVD and watch it here.
See, that's
Oh.
the thing.
so yes, maybe we have to do a DVD exchange. We'll send out some merchandise. You guys send in DVDs so we can have them to watch in here.
Yeah, yeah. Then we'd be really malaxing.
Give us your DVDs.
Chilling out, maxing, malaxing, all cool. There we go.
Are you disconnected from the outside world? I know one thing that you said was I'm trying to disconnect. I'm on the ice.
Yeah, I mean, I basically haven't done anything. I haven't posted anything today. I haven't texted that many people.
we haven't done.
Definitely didn't
We
check
haven't
any
done
emails.
shit
You know I'm not an email guy.
No.
That's the last app I'm opening is the email app. So no, it's been good. Really quaint out here. Nice thing about a big lake is that you can everyone can be out here, but still be separated and not next to each other.
Yeah. Well, it's nice you can piss outside too and get some fresh air.
Yeah. I mean, I would have done that regardless.
You know, you don't have to be
Regardless of what.
on a lake to do that, Ryan.
Oh, true. But
Yeah.
You're also not going to be at the office and go piss outside.
Depends.
That's why you got your own patio door.
The only thing I didn't do in that office is get an ensuite for myself. No, I do feel like we betrayed old Big Blue a little bit.
Right.
But this thing, it's got good bones, as you'd say. It's also got a lot less mold from what I understand.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And we can be in here for longer than 90 seconds and not feel like my lungs are collapsing on itself.
So that's a positive.
It felt like I got out of there and I had smoked 3 packs of cigarettes in 90 seconds.
Yeah.
You're a survivor.
I almost got one of the merch guys to do CPR on me.
You could. It could be a smoke
You
shack.
asked for it.
Hey, what?
Oh, honestly, oh God, can one of you guys come and give me CPR the old way, where you actually do mouth to mouth?
Wendy Peppercorn.
Yeah.
Squints and Wendy.
You do that to see which guy in the merch warehouse has a crush on you. Just jumps up. I got it.
I'm walking away right away. I'm gonna appoint somebody to do that.
Ryan's gonna come in. He's gonna have knee pads already on. He's gonna be sliding in. It's a lot easier if you just lay back. In with the good air, out with the bad. In with the good air, out with the bad.
He puts a mint in real quick. He slide it
Like
in.
an Altoid.
He just claps his hands twice, and the song "Pony" starts playing like on Magic Mike.
What song?
What?
What's the song?
You would know it if you heard it. It's like every like stripper. If you're gonna do like a stripping scene, you play that song.
Okay.
I hate having to explain the joke.
Also, we got to get that door closed, Jared. One rule of the eyes, you just got to have the door closed.
My back
I'm
is
starting to get.
Yes, I'm so hot in here.
Hey,
Jared.
not a bad problem to have.
Yeah.
Skibby, down to the skibbies.
Yeah. Have my shirt off again this week.
Jared's sitting behind that counter over there, and he may or may not be wearing pants.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. Like
I
a
don't
Zoom call,
wanna
kind of.
I just have my upper body is really warm.
Yeah,
That's
it's just like having a professional Zoom call. Nothing down below.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of nice. Good vibes without Tyler, honestly.
It's not as grumpy.
You are a little bummed he's not here.
Also, it's kind of nice when I make fun of Jake, he just kind of has to accept it, where Tyler would try and fight back. So
Yeah.
that's kind of nice too. But yeah,
Miles is he's relaxing right now. He's living life.
I'm living life, relaxing.
He can say whatever he wants, and he'll get a little kickback from me, but then he'll just continue to argue. And
honestly,
so the fact that Tyler's gone is great.
yeah. No, I miss Bucket Boy a little bit.
Also,
Boy
Tyler,
Scout.
Tyler would have came prepared. He would have had playing cards. He'd have had dice.
ice cream cakes.
He'd had
Simcas.
he'd had scream cakes.
Yeah, he would have had he would have had a karaoke machine.
But also, it's like Tyler. We
Okay, we discussed this on the podcast. Sorry. Is it karaoke or karaoke?
it's karaoke.
I'm a
karaoke.
I think it's
guy.
karaoke.
Yeah.
It's either depending on where you're from, karaoke or karaoke.
Karaoke? That's even worse.
Yeah,
I think it's
if you're up
karaoke.
from up north.
Up north.
Up north.
I would love to know the debate. How do we choose? How do we know? Is it a tomato situation? Potato?
What do you call the little side steps? Like when you're
in football.
Yeah, in football. What do you call those?
Karaoke.
Yeah, same thing.
I think I call it karaoke. That one.
I
That
think
one's
I'd call it karaoke as well.
Again,
Yeah.
depends on where you're from. That one's karaoke.
Karaoke. Oh God! Now, if you emphasize the carry part of it more, it messes.
Yeah, karaoke.
All right, let's do some karaoke.
Because that was actually the original founder of that drill was karaoke.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Carrie.
Well, it was a gal.
He's a good gal. Is Carrie a both gender? Well, any gender. Sorry.
Yeah, Carrie Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carrie from Mythbusters.
Again, depends on where you're from, though.
So he was a girl. Karaoke was.
Volleyball practice back in the 20s.
That's where I remember karaoke from in history classes. She was buddies with, maybe even dated a little bit. It's up in the air, but with Up and Adam.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Up and Adam and
Same time frame.
karaoke were buddies back in the day.
Yeah.
Might have been a little more than buddies. I don't know.
They might have been
I
lovers.
have to update the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
on Up and Adam had a love fling with karaoke.
Up and
Sup.
also, can I just bring the fact up that Tyler loves working stuff in, obviously. At our Christmas party this last weekend, he happened to work in the karaoke machine.
Oh my God! So
yeah.
we rented out part of a bar.
How does
and
he
they
do
had
that?
like how they put multiple screens together, like TV screens, but then they fuse them into one somehow. So there's a line going down the middle, but it's like makes it 4 TVs into one giant TV. They had that at this bar, and Tyler's like, we should do karaoke. Like, Tyler, shut up. We're at a bar.
Like,
All of a sudden, the bartender comes up and switches it over to YouTube
Yep.
and pulls up karaoke or karaoke.
karaoke.
Karaoke
It's interchangeable.
on the TVs, and we actually did karaoke at the Christmas party. So
Yeah.
I don't remember it, but I
Well, he did
remember
karaoke.
it.
yeah, everyone else, like, you could tell that just migrated away from where he was at a little bit, and it was good for the rest of us. We got the party going somewhere
Yeah.
else.
You just learn how to tune it out too, and then you start hearing stuff, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?" It's Tyler singing.
He just
karaoke.
screams into the mic. He doesn't
Yeah.
really have a good voice.
Yeah.
Classic Tyler. Classic Tyler.
But we did sing Mr. Brightside together, me and Tyler.
Oh, did you?
Did ya?
That was a good moment.
Yeah.
I don't think it sounded very good.
Might have to get the security footage from the bar so we can see that.
We'll post it on Instagram.
So yeah, that's our update on our ice fishing journey. Is we now have bought 2 ice houses in the last 3 weeks. You know what it goes to show, Ryan,
What's that?
is it doesn't matter how nice of a stuff you have in this world. It's really about the vibes
That's
and
correct.
the people that you're with.
Yep.
Because
vibes.
honestly, we were having definitely a lot more fun catching fish in Old Blue,
Big Blue. Yeah.
even though we all were getting some sort of asbestos, I don't know, whatever, some sort of lung disease in there. But vibes were just that little bit better.
Yeah. They were immaculate.
So maybe we got to rough this thing up a little bit. Maybe just give it a little bit of mold. I'm not talking a lot, just like a teensy bit of mold.
We can just replace some studs in here with
Yeah.
Big Blue studs.
Yeah.
Medium rare mold.
It's a Big Blue foundation with a new blue interior.
You know how like we'll just maybe get like a science experiment where you just put a sandwich in a baggie and then you spray a bunch of water in there and then you seal it up and you watch the mold grow.
Yeah.
Maybe do that in one of the corners. Really, that'll really.
Or we could take Big Blue's urn. We could put it up on the shelf.
Well, maybe we get 2 jars, one for the podcast studio, one for here.
Throw a sandwich in there.
Throw
In
a
case
Sandy
of
in
a,
there.
we could do it in case of emergency of a good time. You fucking smash big old Blue's air on the
Yeah.
ground, and everyone just gets.
Yeah.
Everyone starts wheezing, but then we're just like
Fuck, this is
high
great.
from all the mold.
High from the vibes.
I don't know if you can get high from mold, but it seems like something you could do
Yeah.
When would we break that?
in case of emergency.
Yeah, it's just like
What would that entail?
when a fire breaks out, you got to break the glass to get into the extinguisher, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
But
when
instead you just
necessary,
smash the mason jar on the ground.
yeah.
So if there's a fire, smash Old Blue.
No.
When the vibes are low.
When the party is when the party's bad vibes.
Okay, I gotcha.
So Ryan's sitting over there yawning. Jake's staring out the window over here. I'm just on my phone. Jared's just sitting on that stool, and we're all just like, wah, wah. You smash that and get the party going.
Yeah, the music
nothing-
automatically starts.
Because nothing brings a group of people together than almost
glass.
almost dying from mold and lung diseases.
That is correct.
So you got something on there?
no, it's just forget about it.
Okay.
Forget
All right.
Again,
so,
electric start to last podcast. Big Blue. Why wouldn't it be?
yeah. Honestly, we're never going to be able to capture that lightning in a bottle like we did in Big Blue.
Nope.
Nope.
Never again can we.
All we have left is mold in a bottle.
Yeah.
Little
All the
mold in
lightning's gone.
bottle.
Yeah. It might be a little mold in the bottle. Don't let you fool you. David Lee Murphy, buddy of mine. Introduced him in Ozarks.
You didn't even say hi to him.
Circa 2018.
18.
Not 2019, probably. Yeah, 2019. Oh, yeah.
Did you guys
No,
hang
because
out?
COVID, February 2019. It was before that.
It was literally August of 2019.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. COVID didn't
Hey.
get here until March 2020.
Literally, clearly, Ryan
right, you're right, you're
has
right.
a lot more mold damage
You're
than
right.
the rest of us.
You're right. I did spend a lot of time in Big Blue.
He's by the
Wait.
droopy corner.
Please forgive me.
So yeah, this is Ice Fishing Podcast 2.0.
Mhm.
we are going to take a break. We're going to maybe move the ice house so we can catch a fish to start the next podcast
No.
segment. We can only start segments now if we have a fish on the line.
Hey, here's what was funny. We have a little thing. We have a little like finger plowed. Basically, 2 of these ice houses wide. Okay. We roll up and the guy says, "Park on the left side for the morning or for the afternoon bite. Park on the right side for the night bite." It's 5 feet away.
Right.
Really? There's not that much structure around here.
Maybe
We're not going to catch that much
I'm
fish.
beginning to think that he
sabotaged us.
No, I think he was fucking with you.
I believed him immediately. When someone of higher stature, I think he's a guide.
Just because he was tall doesn't mean he's got higher. He
was standing on a snowbank, so I was looking
and
up
that
at
guy
him.
was tall. He's
Intimidating.
yeah, he's 6'6".
I know. He said, "Do you guys have an auger?" I said, "Absolutely."
We have
He was fucking
2.
with us again.
Yeah,
So I
auger. I hardly know her.
I was about to say that.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. Whatever. We'll. We're never coming back to this lake anyways. So just relax, Ryan.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. Yep.
Just
We have a couple hours left. We got a couple hours left, and we can get the fuck out of here.
just take a drink,
Fuck outta here.
relax, be all good. All right, we're gonna take a break.
Football fans, I'm sure we all love an action-packed, high-scoring NFL game, but
I know I
with
do.
Jared. But
Ooh.
with the latest no-brainer from DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, you will be a winner once a single point's scored. New customers who bet just $1.
$1.
$1.
$1.
You don't even need a brain to place that bet. It's a no-brainer.
It's a
True.
no-brainer. $1.
$1 on any team to score can win $100.
$100.
$100 in free bets.
Can I get a $100?
$100.
Guys, it is just that simple. If a sportsbook isn't available in your state yet, you can still get in on the NFL action. Everyone can play for huge cash prizes.
Fat stacks. Fat bands.
Daily fantasy. DraftKings daily fantasy.
Huge cash prizes all season long with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports Contest. DraftKings is giving all new customers a free shot at millions of dollars in total prizes with their first deposit. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code YouBetcha. Miles, how do you spell it?
YOUBETCHA.
Thank you. Bet $1 on any team to score and win $100 in free bets. If they score, you score with promo code Miles.
You betcha. YOUBETCHA.
Thank you. This week at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Popcorn. Ryan.
Hold on. I am gearing up for a big Super Bowl bet.
Yeah. The coin flip.
No, I don't know what it's gonna be.
National anthem.
I'm gonna put
Gatorade.
like a chunk of money, a good chunk of money. I don't know
This
how
ice
much money
house.
yet. We gotta start thinking about it. I want to do a bigger bet for the Super Bowl. I want to go somewhere for the Super Bowl where I can do it on the Sportsbook app.
Yeah.
We're gonna go there on the Super Bowl. We're gonna place a big bet. I don't know what it is. Do you have any suggestions for me?
The coin toss. It's a 50-50 shot.
No, I know, but everyone's like, "Oh, it's so hilarious to bet on the coin toss!" Like, ha ha ha.
Do Derrick Henry over 100 yards.
Oh, he's already calling
Titans,
shots of who's going to
Jared.
be in the. In
Well,
the
their first seed.
The Tetons.
well, I just want to put it on everyone's radar. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about doing big bet, one big bet, the bet,
And that's it. Just one bet.
the bet is what we're going to call it. Actually,
The bet.
The bet.
Cha.
no, the bet,
Sorry.
not the.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
This isn't Shakespeare. All right. Hear thee.
To the
Bet I will. That's Yoda.
Must be 21 years old in New Jersey and enter Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Minimum $5 deposit, $1 wager required. One per customer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Good job, Ryan.
You know what was a lifesaver today, Ryan? No one know what a lifesaver was today?
No. I mean, I want to know, but I
No, I'm good.
No.
Bulk beef jerky saved our ass today.
don't know.
good.
Oh, God.
true.
We did not plan ahead.
We didn't eat. That was lunch.
We literally had bulk beef jerky for lunch. I had the, what was it, the cherry maple?
Mhm.
Yeah.
We had garlic too.
Garlic.
Gar-
Black
Charlie-
pepper.
Black peppy we had yesterday or something, didn't we?
Today.
In the car?
Yeah.
I think we still have a slab sitting in the center console.
No, I threw it out this morning.
What? That's
was
so
a-
good. It's beef jerky.
It was literally hard. It was frozen over. I mean,
I know.
I guess it is. Yeah, Jared.
You lost all of our provisions. No, we did not plan. We did not make food ahead of time. We didn't make sandwiches for this whole day on
I haven't
the
seen a
ice.
fruit or vegetable in the last 2 days, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah,
We had mushrooms on the pizza yesterday.
I'm not a
True.
mushroom guy.
we had.
Oh yeah.
All I gotta say is we've had a lot of bulk beef jerky, and our bellies have been thanking us for it.
So good.
If you are an Ice House investor like myself, I'm not going to call myself an investor. I'm going to call myself a Ice House developer. It's a
Okay.
big difference.
Yeah.
Enthusiast.
No, developer, Jared. And the biggest key, then the first thing I'm going to add to this is a rack up on the wall that is just stocked with bulk beef jerky. So
Great idea.
you never go wrong. Got too drunk the night before. Wake up, don't feel like making a sandwich before you hit the ice. Not a problem.
Not a problem.
Bulk beef jerky. If you're an ice fisherman, this has got to be your go-to. Maybe get the 5-pound bag. Just keep it in the ice house, and you're gonna be feeling pretty good. So if you guys want to live that life as well, go to bulkbeefjerky.com/youbetcha. Use promo code youbetcha. 10% off. Stock your ice house. Again, bulkbeefjerky.com/youbetcha. Use promo code youbetcha. 10% off. YOUBTCHA.
Nailed it.
Short time. Some exclusive made to play.
Jared.
J-Rad.
We were at a small town bar last
We
night.
went to a small town bar last night. Woo!
We made it back.
It was us. There was, I think, peak traffic time. There was 1, 2, 3,
A handful.
4,
6.
5, 6 other people
Counting
there.
the bartender.
Half a dozen.
I would say it was about a half a dozen.
Half a dozen.
Maybe about a half a baker's dozen. I think there was a kid running around.
Yeah, behind the bar. We couldn't see
you got
him.
a half kid down there. I don't know. We went to a small town bar last night. Pretty nice. It was. I imagine in the summertime that thing is popping on
yeah.
the lake.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it is rumbling and rolling. But we got to see it in its purest form.
Yeah.
Bellied up to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
How many beers did we drink?
89.
48
I
apiece?
think we drank as many beers as Jake has gone ice fishing.
Ice fishing, yes.
Yeah, about same.
So we drink infinity beers. The best part is I say, give me your best Busch Light. Glass bottle Busch Light.
Bottle.
Love
different.
drinking Busch Light out of a bottle.
Yummy.
Could be more excited about that. This thing had all the bells and whistles that a small town bar has. It's got no lighting whatsoever,
Which
just
is
from the
great.
neon. Perfect. One person working for the entire bar.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, a guy who used to work at the bar showed up, and the bartender was, I don't know, taking a dump or something. And we were like, you could tell we wanted another beer. And he's like, hey man, I used to work here. I got you. Just walked
Yeah.
behind the bar, grabbed us a beer, slept on the table. Got us some wooden nickels as well.
Yep.
Couple
Oh, yeah.
two free
Yep.
beers. Darts league was
A
going
couple
on
home
when
games,
we got
couple
there.
away games.
There was literally like 3 people there at Dart League. That's how big this
Yeah.
league is.
Home games.
Yeah.
I love how they call them home and away games. Like, yeah, I'm heading down the road to the other bar for my away game today.
Yeah. You gotta have a home bar.
Yeah.
They have to wear like all white, like white uniforms.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing of this small town bar though was they had all the security cameras up on one of the TVs.
Yeah.
And we're thinking like, oh, it's one person working, probably can see the whole bar if anything's going on or whatever. So we're like, hey, what's going on with the exposed security cameras that the whole bar can see? Well, that's still left over from during COVID when we got shut down and weren't supposed to have people in the bar. We didn't want the health inspector to come in.
Every angle possible of that building.
Every angle was covered on this.
Yeah, there was
security
18
cameras.
security cameras for a
So
1,000.
even if the health inspector is that even who shows
Sure,
up?
yeah.
That's what they said.
We'll just say the authorities.
Right.
The authorities show up to try and shut it down during the COVID ban of the restaurant. They had every inch of this. They saw it coming a mile away.
Yeah. Hey,
They'd walk in and then they would evacuate everyone into the annex or the basement.
yeah, storm drain.
Yes, trap door on the floor, and everyone just files in there. the authority comes in and it's just the bartender sitting there leaning up and just goes, well, I could smell you getting off the elevator.
But here's the thing. You kind of laid the plan out as to what they would do, but the front door's open. Like the guy could just walk in.
Like,
Yeah.
you saw a car come up, you're not going to panic and make everyone go down when a car pulls up. Right? So even if a car pulls up, you have to wait. You have to be looking at the camera.
No one's looking at those cameras, by the way.
You have to be looking at the camera, see a guy get out with like a clipboard. How are you going to know this is an authority?
It's not like a health inspector has a vehicle that has like bubbles on it.
Shows up, walks in, and then like all of a sudden you're maybe going to see a little badge once he's already in the building, and then someone's just going to go, oh shit, the authorities are here. And they do the evacuation plan, and then the bartenders, the guy watches it all happen. The bartender's well.
The greatest part though is the new blinds, the blackout shades.
This
Fucking
bar only invested in blinds for the windows of this bar simply because they didn't want people to know that they had business during COVID.
I love
So you
the
couldn't
grit.
see in.
I love the grit though. The grit that they went through to
Yeah, I mean, it was a smart business move. They made that up in 2 hours.
That's what the guy said.
Being open.
Yeah, seriously.
I did lose in 654 last night. Had to buy a round. Gladly bought a round, really.
Yeah, you went down bad.
Lost 654. Jake and Ryan have PTSD today. They were literally in dice warfare last night. Full blown Z got dice thrown at them across the bar.
Yeah.
What was he mad? What happened? So there's this guy really drunk. We're talking
He was
time traveling, lights on, no one's home. Tyler post Vikings game esque.
Yes.
Yep.
And I missed it.
I didn't even see him throw him at
so
us.
here's
Did you?
Yeah. So what happened was that him and his buddy were across the bar playing dice or whatever, and so the guy who he was playing with was the owner of the bar. By the way, the owner of the bar was there, and
Good guy.
good guy. They must have been playing some high stakes, $2 hands or whatever.
Yeah. Free wood nickel.
Yep. And the really drunk guy ended up losing and got pissed about it and took the entire cup of dice and chucked them.
Okay,
to
that
his
makes
right.
sense then, because when I was playing with it, the dice cup had seen better days. The one wall caved in and they just kept electrical taping it on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally had 5 dice in there and I flipped it over and only one came out and 4 got stuck in
it's
it.
at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
It's like hitting the bottom of a ketchup bottle to get them out. Now I understand why that cup is in such bad shape. The guy's just whipping it around the bar. Yeah.
Well, then we lost a die. So
Well-
then we were out and we were on an odd number.
Yeah, I found all the ones that hit me in the chest, but there was
It
You
was
might have a crater in your chest still
dude.
from that bruised up.
My
It
body's
was-
gonna reject a die
Yeah.
in the next couple days
But
here.
It was dice warfare.
We didn't escalate the
Still in my
situation.
and some people would have. We were
Some
like,
people
what,
would have
whatever,
escalated
dude.
this.
Like,
We sat there. We realized the guy was so drunk, and honestly, I've been there so many times doing dumb stuff when you're drunk. I get it. We didn't escalate the situation. Instead, we made the guy feel bad, so then he had to give us a wood nickel.
yeah.
So we got free beer.
Also,
out of
we
the deal.
couldn't keep up with them wooden nickels.
Hey, how does that bar make any money?
We couldn't get.
They
ahead
were
of those
handing out
things.
wooden nickels like it was candy.
I genuinely have
at a
4 in my
parade.
pocket.
He has 4 left over.
Yeah, Jake has the amount of wooden nickels in his pocket as the times he's been ice.
Literally, when we left,
87.
when we left, I said, "Hey, I'd like to pay my tab," and then she just handed me like $40. Said, like, actually, we got to pay you guys for coming in.
Hey,
Make
so-
How many wooden nickels we had?
So, hey, hot take here. Interesting theory. We walk in. We're not like, it's not hometown hospitality. Like, we don't get like a, hey, guys, how is it going?
No.
Whatever.
It's not necessarily hometown hospitality. They don't know who the fuck we are.
Exactly.
So there's a little bit of a guard up, and I get that a
Hey,
little bit.
but here's what I'm thinking. They thought that we might be health inspectors.
Oh,
Yeah. You do look. Ryan does have narky vibes.
They thought we
They
could
thought
have been
you
health
were a narc.
inspectors. Yeah. So they kind of kept their distance a little bit. And
I have 2 things to say. One, did we visit a modern day speakeasy last night?
we did.
Yeah.
are we living through unprecedented times?
Yeah, and the fact that Tyler's lived through 80 of those.
Yeah, Tyler's now. If Tyler would have been there, he'd have gone to a real speakeasy and a modern day speakeasy.
Yeah.
Born in the Great Depression, lived through the whole Prohibition, the whole thing.
Would have had a whiskey in his boot.
Yeah. Yep. But I mean, we're modern day Prohibition. During COVID, they had to go underground. They had to install security cameras and have vigilant eyeballs at all times.
Constant.
That's one.
2.
Oh shit.
Forgot
2. Big debate.
Ooh.
Big debate. Debate alert. Debate alert. When you ask someone if they want another beer and they throw up and they throw up the A-OK sign, does that mean that they're good to go, meaning I don't need one, or A-OK, get me another one?
I think the better option is to, instead of A-OK, it's a thumbs up.
Yeah.
We're playing emojis here. Emojis in real life.
You're right.
Or take this and just point at yourself. This pointing at yourself is universal.
Like, hey, I just hit a 3.
Yeah.
I don't need another beer. I just hit a 3-pointer.
Jake, I stand up. So Jake was a driver, so he had a couple beers and then he was shutting it down, right?
Yes.
You had one at this point. So I was like, does anyone want another beer? And I did the whole like scan with the finger, a couple times back and forth.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, yeah. Jake gave me the A-OK, meaning like he's being responsible. He's got to drive home smart. And then I get back and he just starts drinking Ryan's full beer.
I'm like, Miles, he walked.
And he goes like, did you get me a beer? I go, yeah, I did. And Jake's just chugging this one.
And I'm like, no, it's not that big. It's not that big of a deal. But like,
It wasn't a big deal at all. It took us 5 seconds to get another one, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
Because my mind, you throw up the A-OK sign means I am A-OK with what I currently have. Nothing else needs to change.
Maybe he was trying to jeopardize my night.
Yeah. Maybe he was trying to make it so you had to drive.
Yeah.
That's smart.
The old switcheroo.
Wow.
Classic switcheroo
That's actually
by me.
not bad. Yeah, I'm going with a thumbs up instead. Have you learned your lesson, or will you still give us the A-OK?
I've learned around you guys. I'm giving thumbs up from now on.
Maybe you could even do a little bit of a head nod. Basically, you could do anything other than the A-OK sign, and that means get me a beer.
A-OK is so neutral at this point. Like, fucking pick a side, Jake.
You could have taken your shoe off and fucking held it in the air and I'd have known that and get me another one.
Yeah, it means you want to take a shoey.
Yeah,
You could have grabbed the dice cup and chucked it across the room, and I'd be like, that guy wants
He
another
wants
beer.
another one. Get that guy one.
But instead, you hit me with the A-OK, I don't need one, AKA I actually do need one. I am not okay.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out as the beer was on the way
Was
to
this
me.
actually, and then afterwards, did you do the circle with the line through it? Like, I'm not A-OK?
Yeah, I should have done
Jake,
that.
are you okay?
I'm good, guys.
Okay.
We'll need another beer though at some point tonight.
Also,
Thumbs up time.
we're out of beer.
We ran out of beer.
So what does a guy do?
Closing time at this
One
ice
more
castle.
call for
We
alcohol
gotta go
in
to the nearest small town
Cassie.
bar.
Miles at Cassie.
Cassie's not stocked.
Oh, I have 3 things to say.
Go on.
We got the Ice Mahal Old Blue. This one is an actual ice castle, right? It's the brand Ice
Yep.
Castle. So the Ice Castle is just the Ice Cassie.
Nice Cassie.
Got to shorten it up. Castle's way too long of a word.
Cassandra for long.
Plus, she's also a girl. So, what'd you say?
Cassandra.
If you want to use it long, use Cassandra.
Sure.
So,
Cass for short though.
Cass, yes. Cass,
You know what?
Cassie, or Cassandra are all acceptable names for our new ice castle.
Well, here's the issue. We're not on Cass Lake. We're on Mille Lacs. We literally drove to the wrong
Just
lake.
fucking relax, Ryan. I called you Tyler. He's not even here.
Oh.
God, why
Man.
don't we just relax, Miles. Yeah. So we're here. We are so far deeply penetrated inside of Cassie right now.
Elbow deep.
We are elbows deep. We are just punching
body
holes in
deep.
this thing. We're body deep in Cassie right now.
Can I side note about punching holes in things? Yesterday, after Dice Guy gave me and Ryan a fresh dice shower.
Yeah.
You got pissed and went in the bathroom and punched a hole in the wall?
No.
Is that you?
5 minutes after. The whole thing had cooled down. We were all good. Got our wooden nickels. 5 minutes later, Ryan gives me an elbow, turns over to me, and he goes, I should have fucking punched the lights out on that guy.
Every guy's got to have a group to back. Every group's got to have a guy to back them
No,
up.
I
okay?
would. Hey, I'd have been trying to do the breakup guy. I would have been trying to break you guys up.
And I might have said, "Hold me back," and I might have held myself back.
No, I literally said, Ryan, did you identify which corner you're gonna shadow box in?
Yeah, I was in the bathroom, so no one could see it. You can't give away your moves. Someone's got to be that guy. I happen to be that guy in this group because Tyler's not here. Tyler loves to wrestle. Tyler loves wrestling.
Tyler would have just made that guy's ears hot. He just ears.
Fucking hot ears.
Goes
All
up
of a
and rubs
sudden,
him.
Tyler stands up and he takes his bibs down. I don't know why he's still wearing his bibs, but
Yeah.
he is. Takes his bibs down. He's wearing a fucking singlet. Let's go, motherfucker!
He's always ready.
Now, what was I going to do anything? No. But
You wanted to. In your head, you did.
you always got to be prepared.
Yeah.
That guy was at the drunk level where you just say something, he just high pitched laugh. He just be like, because he had a Packers hat on, so he'd be like, he asked if we were Vikings fans, like fucking Vikings fans. Laugh to himself,
Jokes,
you know?
yeah. Sounds like me. Actually, we might be more alike than I think we are.
I think that's gonna be you in literally 25 years.
Probably. Yeah.
We should get him on the pod.
We should have.
He's definitely there tonight.
Oh yeah. He might have an away game tonight.
Oh, yeah. With
A darts away game.
We should come into the bar tonight with riot shields just in case we get any more dice thrown at us.
One little touch to the small town bar I really liked was there was a built-in dice game on the table that we sat on.
I can't tell if it was too fancy.
I think it might have been a little bit.
I think it was like after 3 spins of the dice, 3 rolls.
Of the
So it was
die.
Yeah, 3 shakes.
anyways, it was you press a button. It was like a Pac-Man game in the table, and it would spin the dice, and you had like 30 seconds to get the best hand, and then you all competed against each
I think
other.
it was called Bone Shaker Dice.
Bone shaker, yeah.
Interesting, but we did get bored of it pretty. I almost told him to drop a 20 in, and we found out you could
That would
do.
have been 60 games.
We found out that you get 3 games with $1, and we were sick of it after 2 rolls. Can you imagine if we had to do it
Yeah.
another 58 times?
We'd still be there.
Hey, we had the option though. We had the option if we wanted to sit there and play. It did get old quick.
It was wow. I couldn't have been more bored after 2 rolls.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah. Also, you're in a small town bar when you ask for some ranch and they just bring you the bottle of ranch and slap it on the table
Yeah.
and not put in like a cup or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. That was a good move by them.
Yeah. We did almost get roped into playing pool too. There's always one guy
Hey.
who
You're in a small town bar, part 3.
ooh.
You're in a small town bar when you put all the security cameras on the TV in the open bar to avoid the authorities during COVID. You're in a small town bar when the only reason why you buy blinds is to hide the fact you're open during COVID.
You're in a small town bar when the bartender is downing 8 White Claws in 15 minutes.
You're in a small town you're in a small town bar when you could get ricochet dice thrown at you at any moment.
You're in a small town bar when there's no door on the stall in the men's bathroom. It just acts as another urinal.
You're in a small town bar when you swing open the door to go into the bathroom and you could probably take someone out who's at the current urinal because it's so small.
You're in a small town bar when you could run into a home or away game for darts league.
You're in a small town bar when you ask for a menu and they just hand you one of the little things that goes on top of the table. And it says that it's handmade pizza, even though it's just frozen pizza.
Yeah, well, I hadn't touched it. So.
Yeah. You're in a small town bar when the owner has to leave early to go put together more pizza ovens.
But instead, he just goes and gets drunk at his house.
Yes.
You know you're in a small town bar when you walk in and everyone mean mugs you, but by the end of the night, everyone's best friends.
I like that one. That literally happened to us.
That literally happened last night. Yeah.
You know you're in a small town bar when on the TV Ancient Aliens is on.
You know you're in a small town bar when you actually have to ask to get the national championship on the TV.
I have no idea that it's even going on.
Nope.
I love that. God. Well, there's been some good ones.
We didn't do too much exploring yesterday. We bellied up pretty quick.
Yeah, we bellied up pretty good. You know you're in a small town bar when you literally spend $200 on pull tabs and don't even get a buyback on it. Don't even get one red line.
Nothing.
That was bad.
Nothing.
That hurt. Weird.
You know you're in a small town bar when you get plastic utensils.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
You know you're in a small town bar when all of the plates and plastic utensils are from the bar owner's niece's graduation.
On the back, they slightly said, "Congrats, grad."
Like indented.
Jake, give us one.
Jake, you gotta have one.
You know you're in a small town bar when their Thursday nights are the busiest nights, only because of the meat raffle that goes on every single
Big
week.
meat
That's
raffle,
what he
guys.
said. I go, so this place probably gets pretty popping during the summer, and they're like, well, mostly Thursday nights because we got the meat raffle. I would love to be a fly on the wall during that meat raffle.
Be a fly on the meat.
Yeah, I'd love to be a fly on the meat during the raffle.
They had an entire second part of the bar with a stage on it for the meat raffle.
Yeah.
Strictly, they Miles, you like asked about live music, and they were like, "No, it's just for the meat raffle."
Maybe with a bingo.
How we doing tonight?
What's up? Where's my meatheads at?
You know you're,
It's like women got the like stuff like meat hat like you're at Disney World.
I lost train of thought.
You don't got one?
No, I'm thinking.
You know you're in a small town bar when everyone sitting around the bar has the. This is a long one. Sorry, let's start over.
Go ahead.
You know you're in a small town bar when everyone sitting around the bar is wearing the same sweatshirt but different neon colored screen printing on it. And they're all just what the bar name is.
Yeah.
And then the laces of the sweatshirt, because it's like the hockey sweatshirt, you know, with the laces on it, all are the same neon color. That was a good one.
I did
saw
notice
3
that.
people wearing the same
I did notice that
sweatshirt.
yesterday. I low-key kind of wanted one.
I know. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's.
I mean, you know,
I
you're in
think
a small town bar when you leave and there's 16 wooden nickels in your pocket. Good people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
drinks, better
folks.
people.
Yeah. Oh, you know you're in a small town bar when you each have like 14 beers, 4 pizzas, cheesy breadsticks, and your bill is $100.
Hey, even better, they gave us a to-go box for the pizza.
Oh yeah.
We're not touching that pizza.
As soon as we get back to the
Are you
cabin,
actually?
Oh yeah, that's going down my gullet.
You just got excited just now.
Yeah, I did. Well, let's wrap this up.
It has
Big guys gotta eat.
it has been a good amount of time since we've had a good experience like that. Like
No.
a good small town bar experience.
Yeah, I mean, not just getting back because we've been busy. Honestly, it's not because like we've been avoiding it or anything. I just like feel like I go to the same small town bar at the lake in the summer. I never venture out that much. So I go to that once. You never see anything new there. And I haven't been traveling that much over the last year.
Yeah.
So it felt good to travel a little bit, get here and relax. Just sit out here and relax a little bit and kick it with the local folk. And we should do a small town bar takeover tour again sometime.
Yeah. I mean, we literally have a place.
No, we only use this on the ice.
Ah, true.
Yes.
Yeah. This is an ice castle. This is not a camper castle.
Otherwise,
So
if we use it as a camper, I have to license it.
It's a whole
God
thing.
knows I don't know
Wait,
what I'm doing on that. end.
what? This isn't licensed?
No, it is.
Oh yeah. For the ice. For the ice, it's licensed.
For the ice, we're good to go. I believe it's like international waters, right?
Pretty much. basically anything goes. in
We're
there.
If you're
following-
on the ice, it's just
We're following
international
Geneva
water.
Convention
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
so we're good.
NAFTA.
Oh, it's not our fault.
bunch of mariners.
Yeah, we're
Mariners.
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 Big time Mariners.
Also, I feel like humans will find any way to get off of like dry
Get
land.
off. Just end it there. Humans will find any way to get off.
It's the truest thing you've ever said, Ryan.
Wow.
On dry
Really,
land.
really insightful, Ryan.
I'll shut the fuck up.
Thank you. No, just kidding, Ryan. Are you a little bit mad that you backed down from that guy at the bar who threw dice at you?
Well, Jake was holding me back, and I didn't want him to.
Okay,
said-
hold up.
I
You
said,
think
"Let me go."
You think I'm exaggerating?
I said, "Let me go."
No, wait,
Overstatement of the year by Ryan right there.
wait,
He-
you got
I said, "Let me at him."
No, he gave me a wink and a nod and goes, "I should have knocked his teeth out,"
Yeah.
and then immediately went back to watching the Natty.
oh. Hey, don't.
False alarm.
Oh, my God.
I had to give it a little bit more slack.
You can't get that going like that and
I
have
know.
a flag
I
go
know,
up
I'm
and the
sorry.
rattle go.
It was tight though. It was tight.
So, Ryan, what would have been your strategy fighting that guy? What's your first move?
First of all,
Front
he's
kick.
never fighting anyone ever. He showed last night that he's a big time fraud, and he'll never fight a single person ever.
Ryan, that guy
No,
was
Jake held me back.
no, that guy was so drunk he could have breathed on him and he
You're
would have
getting held
As
back.
I was getting held back, he was high pitched laughing at me.
You're getting held back by Jake. You know he was a swimmer, right?
He's a Taekwondo guy too.
Sorry that I miss. I have more respect.
Can you apologize to swimmers right
In the
now?
martial arts?
I apologize to swimmers.
Nice. Okay. Good.
That's it.
Yeah. Moving on here. No, Jared. Probably just a quick front kick. I need to feel my distance out right away. I need to back him off. I need to feel him out, and that's the quickest way to do that. Front kick to the chest.
I think you should start with some
Like
body
Chuck Norris.
blows.
You're thinking straight to the body.
You think maybe try and break his femur with a quick
Yeah.
foot jab. I don't know.
While I
what
try to
a
do
leg
that,
kick.
I just get a beer bottle broken over my head.
this is the streets, Ryan.
I know.
This isn't Brazilian
Well, that's the thing.
jiu-jitsu.
This was
is
in
relaxed.
this was an away game for me. It was a home game for him, away game for me. So I'm out of my
All
element
I gotta
already.
say is this guy talks and talks and talks. When it finally came time to where someone disrespected him enough to deserve to get hands thrown,
Or front
you
kicks?
tucked your tail. And
No, he disrespected you guys, which is why it's
No, a dice couldn't have been further from me. It hit you and Jake.
I'm just looking out for my
Again,
I
Jake's
just
a
won't look-
swimmer, so I didn't have high expectations on that.
That's fine.
But
I
you
won't
have
look
a
out-
heavy bag in your garage.
I won't look out for you guys anymore. I'll say you're on your own.
Don't
And
look.
I'm on
You
mine.
didn't. Well, you didn't do anything.
I was backing you guys up. I could feel
What
that.
did you do?
I could feel you guys were getting hostile to him. So that's when I had to step in. I diffused the
No,
situation.
I just kept doing the back and forth. Like, is Ryan gonna do anything here?
And actually, what happened was I literally just looked up at this guy who was just high pitched laughing, and then he apologized.
So here's what okay, Ryan. Let me tell you what you should have done and what I would have done every single time if I would have even had. If I even would have got grazed by a die,
okay.
I'd have walked
Grazed.
over there and I'd grabbed him by the lapel again. I lift him up. You put him on the bar and you fucking slide him all the way down the length of the bar, hitting every single beer bottle in its way, and throw him off the end, and then you buy the bar around. And obviously,
Well, at the
from
same
just
time-
hitting heads on beer bottles, he's knocked out for like the rest of the night, like a movie. You know, there's never an after part of that.
Yeah.
Well, at the same time, you clean the bar top
That and yeah, I've now mopped the bar top
and the
Double
floor.
duty.
and the floor.
Yeah, it's like double jeopardy.
Yeah, and so that's what I would have done. Pick him up on the thing, slide him all the way down the bar.
The thing is, you've never done that.
No, I'm saying I would if I had to.
Okay.
You know what the number one rule of Taekwondo is?
Miles, what is the number one? Taekwondo.
Thought you were in Taekwondo.
No,
No,
I've never been in
body-
You said he was in Taekwondo.
He was.
It's about,
No,
your,
I
about your
wasn't.
sensei.
No, number one rule of Taekwondo is you only use it as self-defense. And if that guy
Yeah,
was
so-
hostile and threw a die at me,
Yeah.
and so I had to defend myself by sliding him all the way down the length of the bar.
Equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do anything he didn't do. So,
I was just looking out for you guys.
Thank you, Ryan.
That's
He
all I was
literally
doing.
only looked out. He just stood there and he just looked at the guy.
Yeah.
Ryan tried to beat him up with his eyeballs.
Intimidation.
It's funny when I did that, everyone started apologizing.
Hey.
Holy shit.
No, hey, Ryan was literally a real life fist Arthur meme. We just had he was just sitting in his chair and his right arm was shaking because his fist was so tight.
Yeah, they could see that. And then he
You-
apologized.
Hold. You're not gonna be able to see this on the audio, but hold my microphone right here. Hold it like that. Literally, Ryan went like this.
Like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boy.
Pull his fist back down.
Down, boy.
Yeah. Down.
Down boy.
Good guys though. We should invite
Yeah,
them out
great guys.
to Cassie sometime. Maybe get those guys in Cassie
Yeah.
as well.
Get him
You
in
guys want to
a
go and cast?
get him in a away game. We could actually put a dartboard right on that side right there.
Ryan's trying to force home and away games as a bit.
No, I like it myself, so I'll keep using it. If I like it,
He's trying to force the home and away
no,
thing.
not even a single
Just using it in
slightest bit.
situations that aren't even appropriate.
Not even in the slightest.
We haven't seen a single fish on the Vexlar
I'm
at all.
gonna shut that off. Battery's going dead.
This day's fucked.
I'm never stepping foot on this lake again.
At least we drank our limit. Am I right?
Ooh, good one. We got one. Hey, we've had a tip about that hasn't been checked in.
Well, no, it's
45
froze
minutes.
around it. We didn't break the ice up around it, so it was just frozen. So we could have a fish on the line out there. The tip up wouldn't change because it's just frozen around the line.
Well, that's good.
So we'll get
Jake
Jake
said
out
he-
there.
yeah.
We'll get Jake out there with an ice pick. I got one in my truck.
If I fall in, I'll swim out.
Yeah, swimmer.
No problem. Hey, that'd be a great. Let's do the like the ice bucket challenge with the ice swimmer challenge.
The polar plunge.
We'll put you down in the
Ooh.
hole and you got to swim all the way back underwater.
You're a mile and a half out.
Swim to the
Sir
dark.
Yacht swam a mile in Lake Erie. Why can't you
Yeah,
do it underneath?
he did.
He did
Early
not swim
January.
a mile and
He
a
swam a
half.
mile with ease.
No, he swam with a mile, but he's also not an experienced swimmer like you.
That's very true.
He's not a Michael Phelps fanboy like you are. So
More of a Ryan Lochte
He's not a
guy.
Ryan
Ryan
Lochte
Lochte,
guy.
yeah.
More of a Ryan Lochte guy.
Yeah.
you're a Lochte head?
Yeah,
Yeah, I figured.
Are you locked in on Lochte?
I am.
He's on a Mark Spitz.
Nice.
I think he's a swimmer.
Oh yeah, great mustache.
Mark Spitz.
That's the only. I can only name 3 swimmers.
Sunflower seeds.
What about Katie Ledecky?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
Ledecky, Olympic swimmer. Yep.
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 So, yeah, that was our
Moving on.
Finally, we're able to go to a small town bar again. Ryan felt good,
We got wood nickels. We might as well go back. For a
like
couple
we
more.
actually do. So,
Yeah, I'll drive tonight, Jake. You can have a good time.
Preach.
I'll just.
He needs
look
to be sober for fighting.
I'm literally gonna be just scanning the whole. Hey, health inspector walks in.
Ryan's gonna have constant. Ryan's gonna have constant vigilant eyeballs
no,
looking for
Ryan's
the nearest
not even
fight.
going to sit in a chair. He's just going to stand behind us with his arms behind his back, just waiting, just like a security guard.
We gotta find Ryan
Bouncers.
some sunglasses.
Oh, hey,
can have
man, what's up?
Bernie's.
Sorry, you're going to have to run it through my bouncer back here.
Yeah, you just give me the word.
Yeah. I'm going to bounce that guy's skull off the floor after I wipe the table with him.
Are you saying he's not gonna land perfectly in the trash can at the end of the bar, like in the movies?
Yeah.
Good
No,
time.
he's going to land on the floor. He's going to be knocked out, and then I'm going to roll him up in the carpet and take him out to the dumpster.
Dexter.
Yeah. Dexter.
Wow.
So, yeah. Don't run into us at a small town bar. I tell you what. We'll throw hands.
Yeah, we'll throw dice.
We'll throw dice
Yeah,
back at you.
home or away game don't
Why
matter.
you guys should have just taken the dice and
Right.
Ryan. That was your perfect opportunity to showcase all the skills that you have from college.
Hey, he throws a dice at me. I go 6'5", 4 double box cars right on it. Say, big pay up.
Literally, Ryan fucking throws a submarine pitch like he did in college, and it just hits the die hits him right in the forehead, and he's just got the imprinted number on his forehead.
His eyes go crossed and he
Yeah.
just falls backwards.
that would be good.
Yeah. Fucking getting the wind up. Fucking
Everyone's like, what the fuck's this
that's
guy
probably
doing?
stretch. Probably stretch.
Yeah.
I'm a big time stretch guy. Reliever, closer more likely, but
Ryan, can you throw above 80 miles per hour a fastball?
yeah, absolutely. Mid 80s.
Not right now.
Not right now. Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
No.
Jake can throw mid-90s.
Yeah, no, Ryan, if you threw that at me, I'd take you 450 dead center.
That's you keep saying that. You've also been ice fishing more times with me, so that doesn't surprise me.
Have you ever?
This is the first time Jake's got a license.
Have you ever even foul ticked a ball? Have you ever?
Hey, his dad threw him like thousands of pitches in the backyard.
His dad had to get Tommy John surgery because he had to throw him so many balls just to get a foul tick.
Yeah.
He's like, Jake, you got the next one, man. But honestly, the old tire's starting to wear out.
It's getting bad.
1,000 balls later, his dad's arm's shot, and Jake's got one foul tick.
And they were done.
Dude,
Then Jake's parents had to get him a brother so his brother could pitch to him.
And then someone talked me into swimming.
Yeah.
Yes. that is the backstory of how Jake became a swimmer.
Good for the joints.
Yeah.
for the choice. The real winners put effort in.
Yeah.
It's like on bench warmers. This is Jake's swing is one guy gets in the batter's box and he stands in the far back left corner of the
Yeah.
and then when the ball comes, he doesn't swing, he just drops the bat down and then brings it back up. That was Jake. That's a baseball player.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Golden glove though.
Yeah.
I'm great defensively.
Yeah. Big time warm up the right fielder.
Yep.
Golden glove of right field.
Also, he's really good at wearing the full uniform and always wearing a batter's helmet. And sitting on a stool next to the wall by first base.
He was always the guy that the umpire would tell to get back in the dugout because he was so jacked for his team.
Yeah, he's a great team player.
Always has
Jake is.
sunflower seeds on him.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe some double bubble.
No, he was a big beef jerky chew guy. Always pretended to, and then when someone's like, "Oh, you chew now?" No, it's jerky chew, man.
Hey, also, you notice when Tyler's gone, sorry, Jake just gets the grunt of everything.
We have pent up stuff we got to get out.
Yeah. If you do the DraftKings read, you know it's coming for you.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's the indicator.
That's the
welcome to the
hot
hot seat. Wow.
Jinx.
Hot seat. Cassie. Are we on the hot seat right now?
We are. So, yeah. Honestly, so, to kind of wrap this up, we're in a very confusing time.
We don't know where we're going in life.
I
on the
feel
ice.
broken up about our breakup with Old Blue. I'm excited about the future with Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm broken up because Old Blue was the perfect aesthetic.
Yes.
It just felt like home. This feels like we got to start hanging stuff on the walls. It just doesn't feel like ours yet.
Yeah.
And we just had built so many memories in Big Blue that you just don't forget that overnight. And you know what else you don't forget overnight, Jared?
Holiday gas station.
Holiday gas station coffee. I brought my thermos, and for the ride home tomorrow, we're going to Holiday on the way out of town.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fill that baby up, and I'm gonna suck on that all day.
Hey, basically like log cabin holiday.
Yeah,
yeah.
Down the road.
When
log
you-
cabin vibes.
When you get in the lakes country out here in the Mille Lacs area, you get holidays that got veneer log cabin look. I don't think it's a real log cabin, is it?
No, it's not.
And we're sitting at the bar last night. You could see the blue light across
Yeah.
the lake.
Literally, I felt like I was on the Great Gatsby instead of the green light across the lake. You could see the blue light at Holiday.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was completely disoriented when someone said, "Where are you guys staying at?" And I pointed the wrong way, but then I saw Holiday through the window after they put the blinds up.
Health inspector's shift was over by that time.
Yeah, no way a health inspector's coming at 11 p.m. And I saw the blue neon and I knew exactly where I was.
And he felt comfortable.
It was like, for me, it's like the bat signal in the sky. I see that blue neon from across the lake. I know exactly where I'm going to get energy drinks, gas,
Hash browns.
car washes, hash browns, roller dogs, coffee, snacks, water,
Gift cards.
Propane.
gift cards.
Propane.
That's what we were going to say.
We were out of propane.
Holiday came in clutch on the
Huge.
on the P-Pain.
If I'd have come back with no propane,
You'd have been dead to me.
we don't know how this day
I would have picked you up, and I would have slid you across the bar. Your head would have broke every glass bottle in its way.
Yeah. And one thing you wouldn't have known is I had a handful of dice in my hand.
That as you're falling to the ground, oh, just kidding, I'm fully awake, not knocked out, and whipped it back at me.
Yep.
But then I would have had sunglasses to protect my eyes that I bought a holiday earlier that day.
Yeah, sure.
So, guys, if you want the luxuries that we have, got to go to Holiday gas stations. They're going to have everything you need. They got all the stuff you need for ice fishing. Plus, it's like the beacon to get you home. Home is where the holiday is.
Oh, I like
wow.
that. I like
That's
that.
good. That's got legs.
Oh, wow.
Before
I blacked out there at the end.
Sorry,
coming too.
You're blushing, Miles.
But let's wrap it up.
Before we end this, can we name this the Big Blue Memorial Ice Castle Studio?
Well, this is Cassie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too. I think we're too emotional
Okay.
still about
Yeah,
it.
I'm just too connected.
Ryan,
you don't
I
have
think-
emotional connection to much, but I do.
No,
so.
I just am putting it off. I told you until later.
Yeah,
and then-
Ryan's at stage 5. Miles
What-
at stage
That's
1.
fair.
all
I'm
the
in denial still.
Once
I'm
all
down.
the once all the ice melts in the spring, then it might hit me.
Yeah.
I might, but I gotta be the guy for this squad right now in the tough time. I just don't have time to grieve.
Got to
You
move
guys need
forward.
me. So, we'll bury those feelings down till maybe springtime when I see open water again. Then I might just have a flood of emotions. Old Blue.
We'll have Old Blue Air.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
will have
the
air.
jar,
We'll have
so.
moldy air.
Yeah, we got it. We do got to get that actually. Gone too soon.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Old Blue.
Should we have a moment of silence?
The Ice Mahal. We didn't have you for a long time, but we had you for a fuckload of good times. You will be missed. You will be remembered. And you will give us long-term lung damage.
Cue
So,
the Sarah McLachlan.
yeah, so let's do a moment of silence for Old Blue. You're my boy, Blue! All right. Yeah, this place, it's not the same, but we'll figure it out.
We will.
We'll figure it out.
We always do.
Maybe we should just spray paint the entire outside
Blue.
a different shade of blue just to make it feel like
Dress
home.
it for the homecoming
Yeah.
parade.
This place is much more practical though than Old Blue.
Yes.
Big time. Yeah.
Plus better longevity on the old lungs. So,
R.I.P.
yeah, I think the only way to do it is to
Dump one out for Old Blue.
down my throat.
Because of the carpet.
You just dump it on the carpet? Attaboy.
I know.
That's what we do in Old Blue.
Yeah. We would've.
Hey,
Old Blue would have loved that.
you can't make an outdoor cat an indoor cat, you know?
No. Nope. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's already soaked in. We're good to go.
Cheers, Miles.
Guys, thanks for tuning into another episode of You Betcha Radio. We were Tyler free all day.
Nice.
Hopefully he's back next week. Jake, thanks for being here, buddy.
Thank you, Jake.
You might want to start swimming on back home. Got a ways to go.
You're right.
Guys,
Patreon.
yeah, we'll
Coming
throw that
soon.
at the beginning.
Okay.
Guys, thanks for tuning in again. Don't forget about the Patreon. We'll do a quick reminder. Patreon.com/
You Betcha Radio.
You Betcha Radio.
Get some.
We're going to have an extra episode on there. So looking for that and all sorts of other perks. Ryan, we have new merch coming out this week.
the ice
This
fishing
week,
merch.
maybe early next week. Drink your limit. I'm wearing the flag shirt.
Back to
Flag.
And so go check that out on our website. We thank you guys for coming on our ice fishing journey, being with us on the highs, with us on the lows. That is,
Yep.
R.I.P. Funeral for Big Blue.
Yep.
May your ranch always be runny. May Big Blue forever be in our hearts
in our lungs.
and our
And our
lungs.
lungs. Yeah. Yep. R.I.P.
Well, regardless, we have no choice on that. It is forever in our lungs.
Yep.
It's kind of nice.
Cheers, Miles.
You do a little jog and you can just feel Big Blue right there with you. You can feel it restricting the bronchi in your lungs. Cheers, Ryan.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.